Surprise, surprise, CSGO fans are pissed at cadiaN again. Why? Because he dared to talk shit in an esport where everyone talks shit. The difference is that he directed it against a roster that some people feel are not deserving of such talk. So let's talk about it. Did cadiaN cross a line? And if so, why? Okay, so before we dive into the whole cadiaN thing, I just wanted to let all of you guys know that we got a FACEIT clan. That's right, we, theScore Esports, have an official FACEIT clan. Be sure to hop in at the link in the description below and climb our leaderboard. Pug with me, pug with us. I stream FACEIT Pugs Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. See you there. All right, so for those who don't know, IEM Cologne is currently underway. And as per ESL's stage setup, the players are situated directly across from one another, which, let me tell you, in terms of entertainment value, just...
This could be a quick one. 5B, he says, will be our B. This is Vitality. Damn, it's Danish.
3 in a row for Vitality.
But none of those excerpts were guilty of sending certain CSGO fans into a frenzy. This one was.
Trying to swing around the corner, but cadiaN will deliver. 5-1, and he's feeling himself.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? Like, if you can't call somebody a f***ing noob in a Counter-Strike server, where on God's green earth can you? Well, it's not as much what was said as much as it is who said it and to whom. For starters, it was cadiaN. It is no secret that there is a small but vocal demographic of the CSGO community who simply has it out for Heroic's lovely, albeit loud-mouthed IGL. Now, there are a few reasons for this. The first is that thanks to the Heroic Hunden observer bug fiasco that happened a couple of years back, cadiaN has been branded a cheater. I won't get into it because I don't have time, but we covered it extensively when it happened, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to check out our videos. The second is that cadiaN loves to pop off. Like, he lives for that.
Refresh resets a lost series, a semi-final waiting to happen, and somehow Heroic holds on. A 1v5?
Because of this, he tends to talk a fair bit of trash.
Has to go above and beyond, has to become a hero, but there's no fairy tale ending just yet. Overtime is coming right up.
Did you say let's choke? Oh, sorry. F-bomb. I dropped it.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. But he said it first, it's fine.
Suffice it to say, his loud, abrasive outbursts have, on occasion, rubbed fans the wrong way.
cadiaN breathes and leads by example. He rises to his feet. He knows what he's just done. The big bad villain in Brazil finds another round for Heroic.
And it just so happens that at Cologne, Heroic were facing off against the Mongols, a Mongolian CSGO squad who are still trying to cut their teeth in Tier 1 Counter-Strike. For that reason, some people thought that the IGL of the #1 ranked team in the world calling the Mongols noobs might actually be a little mean. Here's the thing though, that's a bad take. So, for context, I am, it seems, one of the few esports enjoyers out there who genuinely believes that the vast majority of trash talk is, in a word, just cringe. Now, this is just a stylistic preference that I have, and you and anyone else are free to have their own. Personally, I prefer the humble, quiet demeanor of world-class killing machines like ZywOo and Bolo over the loud, in-your-face attitude of others. There's a famous football coach named Paul Brown who said, "When you win, say nothing. When you lose, say less." Now again, that's just me. I think that if you really are very, very good, it should go without saying. And by that I mean you should let your play do the talking. Now, as it happens, that's not a particularly common view in esports. There's sort of this pervading narrative these days that trash talk is, quote, good for the game, insofar as it helps build rivalries and storylines and helps with viewership, etc. And for the most part, I agree. Thing is, there is a right way to do it, and there is a wrong way. The right way is this.
This retake from cadiaN will be tough. Bolo's on only a tiny bit of HP. Down goes Merc. Bolo's one shot away. Will cadiaN clutch?
My God!
No way he pulls that off, and the diffuser is his. He knows he has plenty of time.
Why am I so much better than you? God damn! Using a f***ing ump and you little shits still get f***ing hanged. I'm holding this with the worst gun in the game. You're playing Twitch, Geo! You're playing Twitch!
The wrong way is typing GG easy every single time you win a game. If you're an Eve jungle who went 7-9, got no drags, and were hard carried by an Aatrox who popped off top lane, don't talking, please. We get it. You're bad. You don't need to advertise it in all chat.
Stop it. Get some help.
And even if it was you who popped off, you shouldn't need to rub your opponent's faces in it. It screams insecurity. I look at that and I think, oh, this person sucks and is really insecure about it, so they're gonna make a really big deal about it on the off chance that they actually have a good game. And to be clear, it doesn't hurt my feelings or make me mad. That's not why I'm saying all of this. I'm saying it because it makes our communities seem classless and inelegant. Stop turning into a braying donkey because you hit a nice one tap. Let the one tap do the talking. Incessant, unprovoked trash talk, it's just a bad look. And yet, all of this said, what cadiaN did was totally above board. Why? There are several reasons. First off, they're pros, my dude. There's a very different dynamic when you're sitting across from salaried professionals who you're gonna shake hands with at the end versus playing with randos in a ranked lobby. These guys are big boys. A lot of them even know each other. They can handle a little heat. Second, and more importantly, he does it to everyone. It would actually have been more disrespectful if he'd refused to talk the Mongols, because that would imply that he doesn't regard them as his equals. Third, Mongols won the first map. I get that Heroic are the #1 team in the world, but how can you possibly suggest that this team is too weak or fragile to be trash talked when they literally took a map off of their denigrators? cadiaN did go on to release an ostensibly tongue-in-cheek apology and appears to be making a very serious, very concerted effort at reforming his toxic ways.
Godt spillet! God entry! Godt noget let! Jeg vil gerne sige til jer over på den anden side, I spiller som legender. Fordi man må ikke sige nogen grimme ting.
Jokes aside, the dude didn't do anything wrong. Like I said, I am much more opposed to trash talk than the average esports fan, and even I take zero issue with seeing banter up on the biggest stage in Counter-Strike. And that's exactly what that was. Banter. A way to liven things up for us, for cadiaN, and his team.
I think just like it's entertainment sometimes when, you know, there's some screaming and some banter, you know, some hot takes as well can be entertainment as well. I said it actually in the interview with Freya as well. I think the CSGO talent is, you know, up there. It's the best in esports, so yeah, do your thing.
Just please, for the love of God, stop all chatting because you op-crutched 30 kills in a level 10 FACEIT lobby. All right? Like, make it to Cologne, and then you can spout off about how sick you are. Until then, please, do yourself a favor. Just let your play do the talking. CS is really good at trash talk. I think that we are the best, basically, of anything, because we strike the best balance. Like, there's some esports where it's overkill. Like, you watch some of those Call of Duty videos, and you're just like, all right, like, this is funny, but it's, like, obviously, like, very over the top. Like, it gets cringe at a certain point because it's just, like, it's forced. It's too much, right? But CS is, like, the perfect balance. It just has a great, like, organic, you know what I mean? Like, spontaneity to it. And it's great.